What if Hitler won World War II? The year is 1945. Berlin is in ruins. Hitler is dead. The Allies have won. But tonight we ask the question that has haunted historians for decades. What if it went the other way? What if Hitler had won World War II? The moment everything could have changed. It all comes down to one catastrophic decision, June 1941. Hitler launches Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. Historians agree this was his deadliest mistake. But what if he hadn't? What if instead he listened to his generals, consolidated Europe, and strangled Britain through naval blockade? No Eastern Front, no frozen soldiers dying outside Moscow, no Stalingrad. Or consider this: what if German forces captured Moscow before winter hit in 1941? Soviet supply lines collapse. Stalin flees. The Red Army fractures. Without the Soviet Union grinding Germany down from the east, the entire war machine shifts. And if Japan never attacks Pearl Harbor, America stays home, isolated, watching. Hitler wins. The world under the swastika now. The nightmare truly begins. Hitler's grand vision wasn't just conquest, it was redesign. He and architect Albert Speer had already drawn up blueprints to demolish Berlin and rebuild it as Germania, a colossal capital for a 1,000-year empire. Massive domes, towering arches, a city built to intimidate the entire world. Europe becomes the Greater German Reich. France, Poland, Ukraine, all reduced to slave territories, stripped of resources, feeding the Nazi war machine. The Slavic population faces systematic elimination. Tens of millions would vanish, not just Jews, but Russians, Poles, Roma, anyone deemed racially inferior by Nazi ideology. The Holocaust, already one of history's greatest atrocities, would not stop. It would accelerate. 2 worlds, 1 planet. But Hitler couldn't control everything. Across the Atlantic, the United States, untouched, industrial, and furious, would never accept a Nazi-dominated world forever. A Cold War would ignite, far more dangerous than the one we actually lived through. 2 superpowers, one flying the eagle, one flying the swastika, both racing for the atomic bomb. And here's the terrifying part: Germany had its own nuclear program. Scientists like Werner Heisenberg were already working on it. In this alternate timeline, the race becomes real. Whoever drops the bomb first wins everything. The world that never was: no United Nations, no Universal Declaration of Human Rights, no decolonization movements. Science, art, and culture all suffocated under a regime that burned books and executed free thinkers. The world we know today, imperfect, chaotic, but free, would simply not exist. Hitler's defeat wasn't just a military victory. It was the survival of human civilization itself. And next time you feel like history is just dates and battles, remember this: the world you live in right now, it was decided by a few frozen rivers, a few military miscalculations, and millions of people who refused to surrender. History isn't just the past. It's a warning.